What is up, you guys? Welcome to the gym. My name is Erica Keyel, and we are here today to take a look at 10 really dope oracle decks, culturally rich and just deep, thought-provoking decks. Some of these decks you will find mass market, and others are indie decks that have to be purchased directly from the creator or on a background site like Etsy or something along that line. I also have one honorable mention, and we will dig into what deck that is and why I chose that particular deck. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. I promise you are definitely going to find some gems here. So let's dig into these decks. Thumbs up the video if you find it helpful, and let's start with our honorable mention. Okay, so we have Deborah Blake's Everyday Witch Oracle. I selected this deck as the honorable mention specifically because I don't know, the intention behind it didn't really feel I wasn't getting the intention that I would have been looking for. I know the Everyday Witch Tarot features only what seem to be like Caucasian folk and things along that line, and so this deck I heard was in response to that backlash is what I heard, but I felt that energy sort of before I even knew about all that. Like I don't even get into any of that extra stuff, but you guys, okay, very beautiful. The art is beautiful. So I'm giving an effort, A for effort on that one, okay, because it is still a beautiful, very, very beautiful deck. Okay, very simple, and the guidebook is pretty straight as well. Okay, and that's the honorable mention Everyday Witch Oracle. Okay, next we have such a beautiful, captivating deck, you guys. This is the Terra Goddess Oracle. This is an indie oracle deck, okay? So it is one that has to be purchased outside of your mass market decks. My box came a little damaged, which was like super sad. I hate when that happens. But this deck is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, the back is this very neutral, calm, gold, bronzy kind of look. But this deck features all different types of different ethnic backgrounds, races, skin tones, and so that's why I selected this deck. But also it's very beautiful, it's very soft, it's very deep. It definitely gives that divine feminine energy, and the deck itself feels really good. It has that rose petally feel. I love the size of the cards. I love how vibrant the images are, and I just really have been enjoying this deck altogether. Okay, a bit of a higher price point, I want to say, on this deck, but I mean it's beautiful, you guys. I want to say it was like 40 bucks or something along that line. But that is the Terra Goddess Oracle. Super beautiful. Okay, changing the speed a bit with this next deck. This is the Success Oracles deck. I'm loving the box. I love this gold, super beautiful. But I also I appreciate a lot of the characters that they chose in this particular deck. Okay, that's kind of why I selected this one. It's just, I love the diversity and the variety of the people that they selected. Oprah Winfrey, of course, which we saw her on the cover of the box. But you guys, feels good. It's amazing, and I just love. It's interesting though in this deck because these are typically like controversial people, Elon Musk, and so it's so interesting. Serena Williams, Beyonce, super beautiful. So it's interesting that they're all in kind of one deck type thing. As I'm scrolling through a lot of these, Deepak Chopra, it's just dope. It's a good deck. I love it for business readings, for myself and for client spreads, and it's just dope, you guys. So definitely Zaha Hadid. Okay, yeah. So I just really love it. Check that out, Success Oracles. It was like 10 bucks or less than $12 on Amazon. Okay, so next we have the really beautiful, the Awakened Soul Oracle deck by Ethany. Very, very beautiful. This is a 50 card deck. Ethany just, it went, I love this deck. That's what I'll say, okay? I also appreciate, even though the book is in black and white, I love it. The writing here is very beautiful as well. The backs of the cards, super beautiful. But of course, you're not here for that. We are here for this diversity, okay? Very, very beautiful. I love the realistic nature of this deck. Like, I can just see some of these girls, these women being my homies. You know, we're kicking it, having moon ritual parties and all types of other stuff. The deck just really hits home. It just really feels authentic is what I'll say. It feels studied, like almost like just from paying close attention. And this is what you get. Different energies that are embodied in this deck is very, very beautiful. And I feel like right along with the Terra key, if you're working on goddess or divine feminine energy, this deck is definitely one that could help you with that as well. Super beautiful. I love it. This is the Awakened Soul by Ethany, and it's lit. Look at him with his little mohawk there. Is so beautiful. So I'm just really, really loving it, you guys. Definitely check that out. You can find that on Amazon, I believe. Okay, you guys, couldn't do this video without the African Goddess Rising Oracle by Abiola Abrams. Okay, very, very beautiful cover. This deck all around is just a deep deck. This is one that I ended up having to really kind of study and spend some time with. The booklet here, I will say, is kind of very vague, but it also comes with the African Goddess Initiation book too, where you can really dig deeper into this deck. I own that book as well. Super beautiful imagery here, okay? Beautiful, it's just beautiful, this deck. It's a lot that she chose this type of energy and this type of dynamic. It's just really, really intriguing and really beautiful, okay? I have been loving studying this deck, digging into deeper, and really just kind of figuring out the background as I'm on this journey to study my ancestors and our history and things of that nature. This book has, or this deck along with the book, have really helped me reach back into that energy. And it's very, very beautiful. Okay, this is the African Goddess Rising Oracle by Abiola Abrams. Really beautiful. Up next we have the Modern Nirvana Oracle. Very, very beautiful. And the book with this deck is just so good, you guys. Very, very good. It's I love the color, I love the texture of the pages, and of course I love the writing that's there. This is the Modern Nirvana Oracle. All right, so very beautiful here. Here are the backs of this deck. You guys, this is a very deep deck. I've been loving studying this deck as well, and just taking myself into this depth, this level that I have not reached before in my almost 20-year journey. Okay, so it's taking me there, and I'm enjoying just being able to experience it, is what I will say. Like, I've been enjoying experiencing this deck and all of the beauty that it has to offer. Okay, all of the depth, all of the knowledge, all of the personality. Okay, very beautiful, very beautiful. And it kind of gives like this deep Egyptian kind of feel almost to it. It feels like, you know what I mean? Like, it just kind of gives that energy of just digging in there. Okay, super beautiful. Check out these cards. Wow. So really, really beautiful. The Modern Nirvana Oracle. Yeah, this is a great one even if you, yeah, awaken your intuition and deepen your awareness. And this deck definitely does do that for me. So I encourage you to kind of dip into it if you're looking to expand your knowledge on a lot of background things, okay? Next up, we have the Seasons of the Witch Beltane Oracle, okay? This deck is very, very beautiful, created by the super amazing and talented Lori Ann Anderson, okay? The backs to this deck, super, super beautiful, you guys. The gilding is just, this is so beautiful. I'm in love with this deck, as well as all of her others. I know that she's working on a book that is coming out as well, okay? So yeah, that's another thing, is just having all of these diverse creators is also something that I notice is helping to expand just everything to the next level. It's just providing the power and the magic behind this work, okay? It's the coming together piece for me, okay? Because that's really what it's about. It's going to take us coming together and just understanding one another, and it's time. The timing feels right. If you're an energy reader, then you know what time it is. Okay, so very, very beautiful deck. I love it. I love everything that she's done here. Juliet Diaz working with her on these very beautiful decks, these very beautiful projects. So I'm excited about that. She has 2 other Seasons of the Witch decks as well. So check those out. This is just the one that I chose to feature. I think it's probably my favorite, low-key. Okay, the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. This is one that there was a lot of talk in the background about this deck, okay? Particularly based on some way that it was just weird. It's a lot of drama, and I try to stay out of that stuff. As for me, I am loving this deck. I'm loving this deck. I appreciate this deck. The guidebook is super beautiful, and just being able to see what I need to see and feel what I need to feel. I love the phrases and the word selection that she chose on these decks. I love the body empowerment alongside the that diversity and that beautiful, just, there's a lot of energy in this deck, okay? This was something that I feel like was well done, okay? And that's what I'll say about that. This was very well done. It's very beautiful. It's very impactful. It's very deep even, okay? So that's the thing about it. It's just, so this is super. If you know anything about the Orisha, it's really deep, very deep. So very beautiful. So much background, so much culture, so much diversity in this deck. I really love it. I'm super excited. I waited to purchase this for quite some time, so I really, really love it, and I'm thankful to have it as a part of my collection. All right, so let's see what else we have up next. All right, next we have, this is an indie project by Queen Sugar Tarot. You can find her on Etsy is where I purchased it. Very basic box here, okay? But it's these cards, you guys, that pack so much punch and so much energy. It is just amazing. A different world. And so you've got different shows, different movies put into this love oracle, and the messages are amazing. They're very beautiful, very deep, okay? And they just pack that beautiful punch that I love. And if I'm doing a reading for myself or for my clients, this is just, it's energy, okay? If Beale Street could talk, so beautiful. So I love this deck for so many reasons, and I recommend that you do reach out, get it, add it. I know she has some other decks that are just as dope that are out, so definitely go check that, you guys. Next, we have the Hip Hop Queens Oracle deck. Very, very beautiful. Okay, I am loving this one. So dope. Amazing. All right. The cards are more so for character pools, I would say. Okay. I mean, the selection, Salt and Pepper, Aaliyah, Lotto. Okay, so this was definitely a for the culture deck. Okay, definitely. Little Kim. Amazing. Yeah, so these are the decks that I have for you. Don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys really soon. Until then, happy card hunting.